Well, here we go again, back with the girl with all the pineapples, or at least that's apparently what I'm hoping to be, as this week we move more pineapples into now hanging planters to see how they are doing. I'm kind of giving the roots a quick check over a few times and then just burying them in the dirt. And of course, myself, again, with all my little experiments, will be keeping track of whether or not these grow better in the hanging planters or in the planters that I have at ground level. I'm going to be stripping back a few of the sets of leaves that just kind of look gross. I mean, they're not like bad, but they're not good. So I guess I may as well just strip them down further as I stuff this deeper into the dirt and hope that it likes it. Maybe. Lots of root growth, potentially. By the end of this video, I will have done this to at least 4 plants. There's a couple that I decided to group together because they started kind of sort of falling apart, but not enough where I was willing to throw them out altogether because for some weird reason, I just can't seem to let them go and hope that they'll do well together. I don't know. I mean, sometimes the healthier one does role model for the other one what it should be doing, or it just completely overtakes it altogether and to become one, or something like that. But I felt like a lot of these just needed desperate attention because I have somehow ended up with more than I needed in just continuing to experiment with my regular pineapple consumption. I can't even say that I have gone above and beyond to buy extra of these. This is just what I normally would purchase as a pineapple dietary need in my weekly grocery shopping. But they're just adding up a lot faster than I really expected them to. And maybe that's a good thing. So we're going to put these two together because one seems like it'll provide shelter for the other that's kind of soggy, and maybe it'll stick with it, but I don't know. This other one that's kind of gotten really wide is super interesting looking, and I don't really know what it's going to do next, but I guess we'll all stay tuned. I did end up throwing a few more of these out this week, but I should probably do a total head count and see how many are actually left at this point before they completely overtake my life and existence. But you know what's really exciting? I found in my little glass prop box that I have a few lemon trees growing, and I definitely did not expect this because I just kind of threw the seeds in here and was like, ugh, whatever, I don't care anymore, I want to just forget about these, and here they are. They're just 2 small little ones, but you know what? That's 2 more than I had yesterday. So back to these pineapples and avocado seeds. I did see some growth in some of the avocados, and I'm going to try to find a bigger pot for this because this looks very promising, especially if you notice how tight the leaves are. This one, I'm not really sure anything is going to happen at all, but we're of course not going to throw it out because, I mean, why would we do that yet? We haven't reached that part. But as we keep going through this box, we're going to add some new things to the prop box where I'm going to forget about them for a little while, and then add a few to the table of, hey, we're going to look for a bigger pot for these guys because they look like they're doing happy and I want them to continue to be thriving. I mean, look at how much more improvement the color has from last week. Like, these are such a vibrant green color. Oh, and let's not forget about this strawberry experiment right here because, yes, there is, in fact, some growth happening here. Little tiny, tiny babies keep popping up, so I may forget about them, but something is happening.